Wolverhampton Wanderers remain optimistic that Jose Sa will be available for Monday night's match against Brentford FC as the goalkeeper continues his recovery from an ankle injury. The Portuguese shot-stopper has been an important figure in the squad managed by Rob Edwards throughout the season. However, he was not included in the squad for last week's match against Liverpool FC in the FA Cup as the club chose to rest him. The ankle issue has been troubling him for some time, but the coaching staff believe he could return to the side for Monday's fixture. According to the head coach, the goalkeeper has already managed to take part in light training sessions and is progressing well. "We're carefully managing his ankle," Edwards explained. "He's still feeling a bit of soreness, but he was able to complete a light training session, so we're quite hopeful that he'll be available." Meanwhile, goalkeepers Sam Johnston and Dan Bentley are both ready if required. Elsewhere, Wolves have very few fitness concerns. Players such as Jean-Rickner Bellegarde, Toti Gomes, and Hwang Hee-chan have recently returned from injury, giving the manager more options. The team will have Friday off, but will resume training over the weekend to prepare for the clash with Brentford. Edwards highlighted that having almost the entire squad available at this stage of the season is quite unusual. "We're in a very good position with nearly everyone fit, which is quite rare at this point in the season," the coach added. "It's a big credit to everyone at the club, and especially to the players, who are working incredibly hard to stay fit and ready to play." Wolverhampton Wanderers could face difficulties keeping Angel Gomez on a permanent deal after his loan spell ends, as the player has reportedly set a clear condition for staying at the club. The English midfielder joined Wolves on loan during the winter transfer window from Olympique de Marseille, where he had signed on a free transfer after leaving Lille OSC in the summer of 2025. However, his time in France did not go as planned, and the club allowed him to move on just a few months later. Since arriving at Molineux, the 25-year-old has begun to regain form and confidence. In just over a month at the Premier League side, Gomez has already featured in 7 matches, 4 of them as a starter, gradually becoming part of the squad rotation under manager Rob Edwards. Despite the positive start, the midfielder's future is already becoming a topic of discussion. Wolverhampton currently sit bottom of the table and are 12 points away from safety, making their battle to avoid relegation extremely difficult. According to reports from Football Insider, Gomez would only be willing to remain at the club on a permanent basis if the team manages to stay in the Premier League. Otherwise, the player has no intention of playing in the EFL Championship. The Wolves hierarchy, meanwhile, are interested in activating the purchase option believed to be worth around £6 million. However, unless the side manages an impressive turnaround in the remaining league fixtures, the former Manchester United player could be set to return to Marseille in the next transfer window, potentially creating an interesting situation in the summer market.